This is the story of two best friends who decided to start a beer review channel in the middle of a pandemic. We're Kara and Candy, and we are Two Blondes Drink Beer.
Hi, welcome back to Two Blondes Drink Beer. I'm Candy and this is Kara. Today we are drinking a BJCP Category 1C, which is a cream ale.
Yes.
We are drinking New Glarus Brewing's Spotted Cow! Do you know what a cream ale tastes like, Kara?
No.
It tastes like Spotted Cow! Because this is a BJCP commercial example of that category, so I'm kind of psyched.
That's awesome. I thought that was a trick question.
It wasn't. I was waiting for you to give me the appropriate response. It took a little longer than expected.
Yeah,
It's been a long few days.
Delayed reaction there. It has been a long few days.
For sure.
I need a beer. Let's talk about the can.
I know, right? I really enjoy the fact that there is actually a cow jumping over the state of Wisconsin. I don't know what that's about, but I'm enjoying it. I'm here for it.
And what's the thumbprint on the state?
I don't know.
I'm sure fingerprint or whatever it is.
I'm sure that means something. It says drink indigenous. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but
only in Wisconsin, it says.
Employee owned.
Yeah, you can only get this beer in Wisconsin. That's why I thought it was
we got it as a gift, as well as the last New Glarus beer that we drank.
The Wisconsin Belgian Red, which we'll link to.
We reviewed that one a while back. Also brought to us by a dear friend. So we love it when you guys bring us beers we can't get in Missouri.
Yeah.
Keep that up.
Yeah, keep doing more of that. I don't think we've done a cream ale.
I don't think so either. It's pretty. I'm kind of into lighter beers a little bit.
Yeah.
Not let's not go crazy. I'm still kind of drink me some
Not
stouts.
crazy.
But yeah, I'm kind of into it.
Yeah.
Well, I can smell it from there.
We didn't pour very much.
Well, I was leaving a little in case, the husband wanted or something.
So you didn't pull a Kara?
Yeah, there was no risk of that.
I almost drank right away. In the commercial guidelines, it describes this as a lawnmower beer, which I thought was funny.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So for real, I don't think I'm making this up. It smells a little creamy, right? Do you get that?
I don't get that. It just smells like beer to me.
It smells like beer, but then, stick your nose down in there. There's I
just smell
a creamsicle or something, kind of sweetness smell to it.
Smell the hops a little bit, but
yeah, I don't know. There's some fruity esters. My husband would say there's some fruity esters in there. Yeah, it smells good. I like it. 12 out of 12.
Smells fresh.
It smells fresh.
Is that a weird descriptor for a beer?
I don't know. It does smell fresh.
Okay, it's very clear.
It is clear. It's pretty. It's got a little head. Very bubbly.
Sparkly.
And a bright yellow. I like it.
It is like a bright pale yellow.
It's clear.
Yeah,
much.
pretty clear.
Yeah.
And lots of bubbles, lots of head when I first poured it. All right, let's drink it.
3 out of 3. You didn't rate anything.
Shit, just skipped right over that. 3 out of 3. Oh, that's
good.
delicious. I mean, I guess I should know it should be because it's a commercial example, but
let's get that in there, you guys. That's good.
Were you waiting to see? Were you waiting to see if you liked it?
Yeah, I thought I'd save the other half for my husband if I wasn't a huge fan. But that's really delicious. I like that quite a bit. It is a little fruity. And a little, a tiny bit of, it tastes just slightly like a creamsicle to me. It's like a little creamy taste.
I think that's all in your head.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I do remember, though, from the Wisconsin Belgian Red that we weren't big fans of the label. And I have to say, I'm having the same problem. There's a lot of copy here I would love to,
want me to help you?
Read more about, but it's white on yellow. And
so it says it's a cask conditioned ale. I'm not 100% sure I know what that means. That's not a barrel. Is that just meaning that it's a metal tank, a cask that it ages in, it sits for a little bit?
No idea.
You are a wealth of information, Kara.
I'm no help. No clue. I'm just a professional beer drinker, but not.
We continue the pioneer spirit with our Wisconsin farmhouse ale, brewed with flaked barley and the finest Wisconsin malts. We even give a nod to our local farmers.
Oh, they leave the yeast in the bottle and makes it slightly cloudy.
Gotcha, that's why it's not 100% clear. It does say it's fun, fruity, and satisfying.
You know you're in Wisconsin when you see the spotted cow.
Spotted cow.
Oh, is that German? What's it say? Vielen Dank.
It does seem like it's German.
I don't know what that means. From Daniel and Deborah Carey.
They are the owners and operators, yeah. I kind of like that their name are Daniel and Deborah. Like Dan and Deb.
The double D's.
Dan and Deb. The double D's. Making this R-rated.
All right. I mean, you were going to show some boob earlier.
I was. You guys let me know if you can see a boob. I don't. This was one button too many. That was one button too little. The Nike. That was a whole thing.
In the wrong place. I hate that.
I know. I don't know anyone who wouldn't like this. I feel like this is like a universal beer.
Is an approachable beer.
It's very low hops. I don't know what the ABU is, but it's got to be low.
You mean the IBU?
There you are. The International Bitterness Unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be low. It's very refreshing.
Yeah. So
very tingly.
So it's like, maybe that's why I like it. You get the flavor without the bitter.
Yeah, I don't get any hops.
It is like a little fruity. I wonder what that fruit is.
Tiny bit malty, like just a little bit with that sweetness.
Barely, just slightly.
I like it.
Slightly bready, but just like barely, I feel
bready,
like.
Yes.
I guess that's that yeast, I guess.
The
that's
yeast. Whatever the farmers do.
We were learning we like yeast-forward beers, right?
Yeast-forward breweries, yeah. Yeast-forward beer
maybe that's why I like this beer.
Maybe. It's really good. I'm a big fan. Turns out New Glarus knows what they're doing with the cream ale.
New Glarus. Maybe you should try to share that with the rest of the United States.
Why don't you ship that bad boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. So,
all right.
New Glarus is in New Glarus, Wisconsin.
I
mean, that's probably pretty self-explanatory.
I wonder if this pairs well with cheese.
Their tap house and like their gift shop and everything is closed right now still. It closed down in the pandemic and it hasn't reopened. So they're still brewing beer. But I don't think they have the other business side of it going right now. I don't know how small they are and if they got hit pretty hard. I'm saying if you can, like maybe get on New Glarus website and buy some merchandise or something, see if we can help them out.
Merch?
Because this is a good brewery. You guys want it to hang around for sure. It's yummy. Yum. 20 out of 20. I like that.
18 out of 20.
There you are.
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Didn't we just drink another ale recently? I feel like we were just talking about that because I kept describing it as a lager and you're like, it's not a lager, it's an ale, right?
Yes.
What was that? Like totally forgotten.
Was that in the pool?
Yes. It was Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule. Yep.
Yes, you're right.
Which is a lime ale.
Lime ale. So you don't get the
without
much ginger. Turns out.
You can watch our review, but we just summed it up. But we are in a pool. I don't know if you guys want to see a change of scenery. Don't get too excited. Neither one of us is showing much skin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're moms, after all.
Yeah. And we burn easily.
You know what? I hate that I just said that. Not that moms can't show a lot of skin. I mean, obviously you can show skin even if you're a mom.
I don't know why I said that. Speaking of mommy.
No, sorry, had a brief interruption from my 10-year-old.
Sometimes those kids.
So, we're on to mouthfeel. That was big, and I apologize for that one, actually. I normally let them fly, but that one came out way bigger and stronger than I was anticipating.
I just had one also.
It's very carbonated.
Yes.
Speaking of mouthfeel,
I was just
very
going to
tingly.
say, that was right on cue.
Tingly on the tongue. Very bubbly.
Ooh, that's just tantalizing.
It is tantalizing. It's very refreshing.
It is refreshing.
It's like easy to drink.
Lawnmower beer. We're going to put this on our pool deck and patio beers.
100%. Do we have a lawnmower list or no? Because neither one of us mow the lawn.
Nope. Well, you do, sort of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It goes down really, really easily. Like you could. This is very
easily
crushable, if you will. You could crush it.
Crush it.
If you were a bra.
Yeah, bra.
And crush this beer.
I gotta be careful not to fold up in this chair.
Don't fold up. We're in folding chairs. Sometimes if you lean back, it's
just
dangerous up in here.
Yeah.
You guys don't know, but this is an extreme sport. We haven't rated mouthfeel.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Like it. Overall.
Your overall drinking pleasure.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because I haven't taken off anything and I'm doing some corrective scoring like I like to do.
I'm gonna do 8 out of 10 also.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I like that a lot. Yeah, really good beer. I understand why this is
solid.
Solid.
But I have been helping my parents move.
Yeah.
All week.
You've been helping them a lot.
I have been over there every day since last Friday, and today is Wednesday.
That's a lot. That's a lot of packing and going through stuff.
It's also 100 degrees outside.
It's 100 degrees.
You didn't know. So it's kind of hot for moving.
So hot.
Oh my God. We had like an equivalent of a 1-800-JUNK come today, but my mom booked them. And do you know what this place was called? Junk Hunks, I believe, was the name. Something like that.
Well, I kind of like that.
And college hunks. But anyway, they were like these college drunk hunks, whatever the name was. Two guys that came. And I kid you not, one of the reasons we had them come was because there was this huge piece of furniture that no one else would take, and it was still there. We had to get rid of it. And it was heavy. And this guy... It was just like this huge old entertainment center, you know what I'm talking about, where nobody buys a TV that fits in there anymore. He just picked that thing up by himself and shoved it in the truck, and I was like, oh my God, that was impressive.
Did you tell him that? Yes! So I am at a 48 out of 50.
And I'm at a 46 out of 50.
And this is for
Glarus Brewing Spotted Cow! Moooo!
Cheers! Did you move?
Yeah. We have another cow video. I just remembered.
We have another cow beer?
Another cow video. It's the Lugene chocolate milk stout because Lugene is Lugene the cow or the farmer?
Lugene's the farmer.
I don't know if the cow has a name,
I don't think there is a cow. I have yet to tell my cow story, though.
You have a cow story?
Well, Milky is our pet cow.
Oh, this is a good story.
So I live on a little bit of land, and next to me is, they're not dairy cattle. I guess they're beef cattle. They're cattle. And the fence is a little old and needs repair. And, every now and then we'll be just chilling, and there's a cow in our yard. Sometimes there's one. At one point there was like 20. They just kind of decide my grass tastes better and come over and chill.
The grass is greener on the other side.
Totally is. And they don't mind the dogs. They think they're stupid. They just kind of barely stop eating and look at the dogs and go back to eating. And so we have to call the farmer who owns them, and he comes and gets them back over to their side. But my daughter, in all of her wisdom at like age, 5 or something, when the first cow showed up, decided, it's a black cow, she decided to name it Milky, not in color, but because cows produce milk.
Yeah. Not this one.
Yeah. So now every cow that comes over is Milky. Probably not the same cow. Like, the chances of that are pretty slim, especially over the years. But we still are always like, oh, Milky's back. Oh, Milky brought some friends. So yeah. Pet cow. I actually called animal control at one point before I knew the farmer's name or contact information. And they laughed at me, you guys. They, literally laughed on the phone. I was like, I have a cow in my yard. And they're like, okay. And I was like, you don't understand. I live 2 miles from a Starbucks. I'm in city limits.
Yeah.
And I don't own cows. And the woman's like, I was like, you're laughing. I don't know what to do. I have a cow in my yard. Yeah. At one point, they sent a police officer out because it was now after hours, and that's who takes over animal control after hours. And this poor young, sweet police officer chased this cow all over my yard, you guys. And I took video of some of it, and maybe I can put it in here because it's hilarious. We were inside. My kids and I were going from window to window laughing at this man because he didn't have a rope. He didn't have a trailer. He showed up in his cruiser, and then he kept chasing this cow, so the cow would, watch him and let him get pretty close. Then it would take off running, and he'd chase after. I mean, he spent a half an hour chasing this cow, and we were inside laughing, and finally he comes back to the door, and he's all, sweaty and heaving, and he's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I tried, but I just can't get my hands on that cow. Of course you can't. What were you doing? Oh, my God.